put off going to the dentist? Does the thought of going to the dentist give you anxiety? If you knew that going to the dentist would help your heart health, would you be more inclined to go more often? Tonight we are getting to the heart of the matter. Welcome to Throw It Out Thursday broadcast number 229. It is the cleanest night of your week, and I am your oral hygiene hype squad of one. It is time to flex our label reading gangster muscle and reclaim your dental health with natural support and a few simple life hacks that are going to change the way that you think about your oral health. And I have some shocking statistics that I hope will strike a chord with you and encourage you to prioritize your mouth care. So grab your slippers and your kiddos, because the molar the merrier. So let's begin. All right, so 47% of adults over 30 have gum disease, and 70% of adults over 65 have gum disease. And gum disease, this is the scariest part. Gum disease does not hurt. It dumps harmful bacteria into your bloodstream and into your heart and to your lungs. And 50% of heart attacks are caused by bacterial infections and dental abscesses that begin in your mouth. And each year there are approximately 300,000 preventable deaths that occur because of dental infections. And bacteria in your mouth can trigger inflammation and cause infection in your heart valves, and in some cases blood clots. And 90% of dental infections have no pain associated with them, which is very, very scary. So tonight's strategies are not scary. They're going to be awesome for you, and you are going to feel like you can get to the root of the problem. You are going to feel empowered to be your own tooth fairy and separate yourself from those statistics. So it is time to brush up on one of the most foundational ways to claim agency over your medical health, and that is through helping remove bacteria from your teeth and your gums. Might not sound romantic, but you will be keeping those fresh kisses coming in hot with your Valentine. So what did the dentist say to the judge in court? You can't handle the tooth. And I am sharing my top 5 to thrive to keep your mouth fresh and healthy for every dental visit from here on out. And by the time the broadcast is over, you will be handling your mouth care naturally like a boss. And you'll also be helping remind your family that plaque is whack, and we're saying bye-bye bacteria, you've got to go. And you know that I love being my own guinea pig with experiments, and it is pretty much impossible for me when I discover fabulous new hacks that are clinically proven to be effective. And I have started incorporating a few extra daily tricks that have made my regularly scheduled cleanings a breeze. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually look forward to going to the dentist, and it's become fun. I know, who am I? Who even am I? I just don't even know, but I love it. I love it, and my dental office is like a family. So speaking of fun, what did the dentist say to the tooth as he left the room? I'll fill you in when you get back. And what's a dentist's favorite animal? A molar bear, of course. Now, you probably don't think about oral hygiene when you think about your medical health, but there are actually over 700 different types of bacteria in your mouth alone. And my dentist is on live. Joanna, hello. Thank you so much for joining us. I love you so much. Thank you for teaching me how to love coming to your office and taking such good care of my mouth. And that is a lot of bacteria, over 700 different types of bacteria. And the last thing that you want is a bigger health problem, like I mentioned earlier, to originate from an infection or other issue that can escalate silently if you ignore your dental care. And so much of our health, especially our immune support, our immune system, is centered around what we put in our bodies. And how does it get there? Through our mouths. And we are going to drill down into how you can stock your toolkit with just a few little basics to kick the bacteria to the curb. And we are going to start with tool number 1. And tool number 1 is for your teeth. And I am going to just introduce you to Tanya the tooth. And she is a little tooth fairy pillow, by the way. And this is just a little reminder to make tooth care fun for your kiddos. It's kind of fun for you to do that as well. And it helps teach them a different narrative that we can turn around some future generations from the trauma that maybe we experienced as kids ourselves. But tool number 1 is for your teeth. Now, it is essential to choose a high quality natural toothpaste that performs. and we are kicking store-bought drugstore toothpaste to the curb. Is it blue? Is it pink? Does it have glitter? Does it taste like bubble gum? If the answer is yes, that is gone to the curb. We are saying bye-bye to that. This is On Guard toothpaste, and this is what we have used since 2014, and it was reformulated and rebranded in the new packaging in 2021. I'm sorry, 2020. And we use this little nifty squeeze tool as a simple way to help us get all of the product out. And you can just push down on it and maximize as you go. So as you're going, you're not like crunching up the tube and it's not rolled up and all cattywampus. This is a really good way for you to save your pennies because there's a lot of extra product left over, and when you just kind of like curl up your toothpaste tube, that's not really going to help you maximize your investment. And this is like less than 10 bucks. I think this is $8.50. But when it seems empty, just cut off the end and you can scoop out probably a week's worth, if not more, of product. And so this is also going to help drive the product down so your little ones are not going to have to squeeze really hard, and you can empower them to have independence and do this on their own. Now, the new reformulation can finally be actually labeled as remineralizing. It's always been remineralizing, but because of the incredible research with hydroxyapatite, it can finally be labeled as such. And hydroxyapatite is just one of the ingredients that helps preserve your tooth enamel. And it's the element in your teeth and bones that your body produces naturally, and it's the organic compound that keeps your teeth hard, okay? And so your teeth are weakened from the acid and from the sugar in the foods that you're eating, and the bacteria turns sugar into acid, and that acid sits on the enamel and pulls minerals from your teeth, and they start to soften and they start to demineralize. And so you can reverse the process with remineralization, and that is just a fancy word of saying you are rebuilding the strengthening the surface of the enamel. So just like we put pennies in our health bank every day with all of these health practices that we do, these are daily habits. You're already brushing your teeth. You might as well up-level it with something that is going to really help you. And your research has shown that hydroxyapatite is superior to fluoride, and your body already creates it on a daily basis. Also, little fun fact, the new formulation is carrageenan free, which is an upgrade from the original formula. And the new formula is more minty and less cinnamony, than a little bit less spicy than the original formula. So a lot of kiddos that maybe you were not thinking that maybe your kids would like it because it was a little bit more spicy, you would be surprised. Olivia loves this so much, and we always have to have extra backups. That's why I've got two to show you here. And the new formula will help your teeth feel a little bit more squeaky clean. That freshness is going to last longer than with the old formulation. And if you haven't made the switch, I hope this encourages you to take the little bottom of the tube challenge and use your points to get it for free. And like I said, I think it's $8.50. Someone that knows maybe can pop that in the comments there. But if your kids use the toothpaste, let me know. I would love to hear your review. This is tool number 1, so we're putting that in our Tooth Fairies toolbox, and we're going to stock that for later, okay? Tool number 2 is for your gums. Okay, so do you use mouthwash? If you use mouthwash, does it burn your gums? Is it bright neon color? Is it rainbow color? I hope if the answer is yes to those questions, you will consider stocking your toolbox with a natural mouthwash, free of dyes, free of alcohol and artificial flavors that will not burn your teeth or gums, but will kill bacteria, because we're saying bye-bye bacteria, you gotta go, you cannot stay here. And I've been making my own mouthwash with doTERRA oils since 2014, but then we manifested that doTERRA would bring one to market, asked and answered, and Olivia loves to swish with it every time she brushes her teeth. She loves it. Now, little fun fact, when this mouthwash was released at convention in 2018, doTERRA shared some of their preliminary study results that they did on some folks that wanted to kind of get a sneak peek, and they gave them the opportunity to try it out and provide feedback. And after just 3 weeks of the test group, the tooth color was improved by 34%, and plaque formation was reduced by 63%. Also, little fun fact, the mini version of the toothpaste, how cute is this? It's like little mama bear and baby bear. sample size the mouthwash is actually in month 2 of the immune support kit. So doTERRA's looking out for you. doTERRA knows this. doTERRA has the scientists doing the research, doing the reformulations, making sure that you have all the tools in your toolkit that you need. And that's exactly why because many people are wondering, why is toothpaste and a tongue scraper and floss, why are these tools in the immunity support kit? That's exactly why. Now, one of the mouthwash life hacks that I have been testing out for a year is something that you need to see. Now, you can just grab an inexpensive pump top like this, and they come in a bulk bag of like 10, and you're going to want a bunch because you're going to want to put them all over your house. But you will twist off the top and replace it with a pump top, okay? And it's just going to be like magic. And all you do is just press this down and make sure that it's on nice and snug. And what is this wizardry? OMG, voila! I wish I had a little twinkle sound. Twinkle, just imagine it with my little fairy wand. Twinkle, poof, it's tooth fairy magic. Now, this is something that helps your kiddos especially make this a little bit more simple and easy for them to use on their own. And you can put a bottle of this in your guest room. Now, what I like to do is grab some inexpensive stainless steel condiment cups. You can use disposable ones if you want to, but when you're around your house, you can just pop them in the dishwasher. But if you have company over, you can either use the little shot glasses or the little metal condiment cups. And you can just put these in the guest room, and then when your guests leave, each of them can have one of their own, and when your guests leave, put them in the dishwasher. But this way, your mouth isn't on it, so it's staying hygienic. And Olivia just pumps it right into her mouth, actually. I mean, she's savage. She gets it from me. What can I say? Apple doesn't fall far. But it's not touching her mouth, so it's staying hygienic, and it's a really simple way that your kids don't have to be fumbling, and then guess what? Your kids probably pour out way too much, more than they need. And so this way you just pump 2 pumps, and I'll show you what it looks like in one of these cups. So you just pump, you let it fill up, and then you just, voila, put that mouthwash in there. And so like I said, it stays hygienic if you have one being shared in like a family Jack and Jill bathroom with a couple siblings, or in your guest room when you have company. It's just very simple and quick to do this. This is also very penny saving. If your mouthwash is empty, you can refill it in seconds. And this allows you to tweak the flavor combos. And like I said, I've been doing this for years, from 2014 when I first came to doTERRA until 2018 when they came out with their own. So I was making my own for years, and so I've kind of come up with my flavor combo favorites that I like. But you can have a choose your own adventure. It's a choose your own adventure fun playground for you of your creativity. Now, I like spearmint and wintergreen and myrrh and peppermint and on guard. I like all the minty freshness, so I like to add all the mints. And then I like the myrrh and on guard for the gum rejuvenating benefits and the immune support and antibacterial benefits too, because that's the whole point of this. That is the heart of the matter. That is the heart of all of this, is our heart health. And if we can kick the bacteria to the curb, we got to say bye-bye to the bacteria. It can't stay. That is exactly how you're going to do that. And all you need is 2 drops of each oil per ounce. So if you're using like an 8-ounce container, then you're going to double the drops, right? So whatever you're using, so you'd be using 16 drops, right? Because you're going to use 2 drops per ounce. So 8 times 2 is 16. And then you just top with water. And I would love for you to tell me in the comments which combination of oils is your favorite. And this is On Guard, wintergreen, spearmint, myrrh, and peppermint. These are just the oils that I mentioned that I personally like. And you can choose your own adventure. Like I said, if you like it more cinnamony, you can do cinnamon bark and clove. Now, On Guard already has clove and cinnamon in there, so you're already going to get that vibe. Now, number 3 is a new tip to streamline your flossing game, okay? And the answer is, okay, so the question is, do you need to floss? The answer is yes. 1,000 times yes, you need to floss. Flossing removes food particles, it removes plaque buildup, it removes the bacteria that we want gone from your teeth and gums where your toothbrush cannot reach, because there are a lot of crevices in here, and there is absolutely no way, no matter how diligent you are, that you can brush and get all of the crevices in and out that you need to get to in order to have your mouth the way that it needs to be clean for the day. So if your gums are bleeding when you floss, you are not flossing often enough, and you definitely want to have a conversation with your dentist, because cleaning in between your teeth is key, because so many reasons, for all the reasons that I just mentioned. So if you're going to use regular floss, just be sure it is not green, purple, blue, glittery with any artificial flavors. The doTERRA On Guard floss is available through was originally available through the Immune Support Kit, but now it's a permanent item on its own, so you can purchase it whenever you want. But what I am most excited about showing you is how to floss like a boss using a water pick for your mouth with the mouthwash. So this life hack is something that I actually started doing in January of 2021 to help floss more efficiently. And it is probably one of my favorite life hacks that I have been chomping at the bit to share with you. I have been so excited to share this with you, but I wanted to wait until I had real data and real information that I could share with you, because me using it once and saying, oh yeah, that's good, that's not the same impact that can amplify this message the way that when I tell you I've been using this for now 13 months, and it has made a huge difference. So this is a water flosser, and I love this because it's battery operated, so it's very easy to take this with you when you travel or wherever you go. It doesn't take up a lot of space. I leave it under the vanity, and Olivia and I both share it. And it removes 99.9% of plaque, and it is clinically proven up to 50% more effective for gum health versus using string floss. So the string floss is the floss that you're used to, and this is not a big investment. I know that sometimes it can feel cost prohibitive because you'll see these water picks advertised and they're hundreds of dollars. This I think was like $35. This is water pick, and I will share the information, and you can message me if you need any more information, but it's saved in my Amazon favorites that you can find that in the link in my profile. And if your kids have braces or orthodontic work, the water flosser is clinically proven up to 3 times as effective for removing plaque and bacteria, which is what we don't want around braces, versus using string floss. And it is as simple as using a water pick or a water flosser and adding your mouthwash right into the water pick reservoir. Okay, so watch this. All you do is open the little trap door, pump, pump, pump. And I added water earlier just to streamline our time here, and that is it. You press the button and it shoots out, and it is the most fun. It makes you feel like you're at the arcade or the carnival and you're playing that like water game. I mean, it is so fun. It is the best. This is a water pick water flosser. Water pick is the brand name, and like I said, it was probably $34 on Amazon. All you do is fill this with water, you open the trap door, you pump the mouthwash inside. When life hacks collide, this is magical. You can just pour a capful. If you're using the regular cap, you can just pour a capful on there, but this is just revolutionized the way that I care for my mouth. And if you've never used a water pick before, it is an amazing tool that my dentist recommended. And so a water pick is like a power washer for cleaning bacteria between your teeth and gums. So all the places that you cannot reach, all those little crevices, those sneaky places up underneath the gum line, below the gum line, behind. And now I have a permanent retainer behind my bottom teeth, and I have all my wisdom teeth. I have a lot of teeth, so when I smile, there's a lot in there, okay? Like, there are a lot of people in there. It's a little crowded. And so when I started doing this, I noticed such a big difference. And I am very conscientious about going to the dentist. If you saw my stories earlier, I go to the dentist 4 times a year. So I go to the dentist every 3 months. And if the statistics that I shared earlier weren't enough, I hope this testimony is. So like I said, I have a permanent retainer behind my bottom teeth, so it is very hard to floss properly behind it. So that was really the original reason that I started going to the dentist every 3 months, because it was very hard for me to keep on top of the plaque that would gather there. And so my dentist recommended the water pick at the end of 2020. So my last visit in 2020, and I wanted to see how it worked by adding the mouthwash. So I did both things concurrently together. And at my first dental visit in January of 2021, my hygienist, Megan, noticed a huge difference at my visit because I had been using the water pick. And she's like, what did you change? And I didn't say anything. I was just curious if she would notice. And earlier, and so anyway, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm too excited about this, but there was a drastic reduction in plaque. We're talking 70% less plaque than in my previous visits. And I have been doing this every day since that time, since January of 2021, and she has commented on my home care at every single dental cleaning checkup that I have been to since then. That is 4 visits in 2021, and I think I have a visit in a week or two, so we'll have to compare notes then too. But it removes plaque, it removes bacteria, which is exactly the focus of our talk tonight, and it removes debris that is deep between the teeth and below the gum line where brushing and string floss just cannot reach. And when you start doing this, you just like when you start using mouthwash, you start to get used to how clean your mouth feels. And it just feels incredible. It's like a shower for your mouth. And my dentist is on here commenting that it looked amazing, that my teeth looked amazing. And this is why I wanted to wait. I didn't want to just share this with you and say, yeah, I tried it for a couple days and it's cool. I wanted to be able to say with confidence, for the last 4 dental visits, every 3 months of the year 2021, that I have done this, and she has commented every single time. And as an experiment, I would love to challenge you, if you do get a water flosser, what you should do is brush your teeth and use mouthwash and do everything that you normally do, and then use your water flosser. And you may be surprised that food particles will actually come out when you spit, even though you thought you brushed thoroughly. And this is great for people that have implants. This is great for people that have crowns or bridges or veneers, or like I said, with braces. And it is impossible for you to not feel changed. And so I will share a dedicated post to this life hack next week so that you can easily refer back to it specifically. Now, a little fun connection moment. You may remember this. If you remember my diffuser cleaning life hack that I shared back in January 2021, so you can go back and look at the timestamp, the date stamp that is on that post, and Dr. Joanna is saying that she can attest to my claims that simple tools and habits can really elevate your health. And this is the message that I want to amplify and leave with you tonight, because in January 2021, when I posted the reel about how to clean your diffuser using a water pick, that's actually what led me to discovering that, because when I started using the water pick in 2021 in January, every day to floss my teeth better, I wondered, wow, what else could it clean around the house? And I thought, oh, okay, I want to try cleaning my diffusers because this is really powerful. And so I hope that that encourages you to give it a try, give a water flosser a try. Now, tool number 4 is for your tongue, okay? And this is called a tongue scraper, and it matches my outfit. So let's just have a little moment of silence for that. Now, this tongue scraper is beautiful, and it is copper, and it came free in the month 2 of the doTERRA Immune Support Kit. So if you have this, then you have access to getting one free, or you can find them on Amazon for very inexpensive. You can also probably find these at Wegmans or a grocery store near you, but certainly Amazon. And why, you may be wondering, why should I tongue scrape each morning? Well, the scraper removes more harmful bacteria, which, bye-bye bacteria, you cannot stay here. It removes more of the bacteria that can lead to gum disease and lead to cavities, and ignoring your oral hygiene, like we talked about this whole evening, can cause gum disease and heart disease and all these other health problems because the bacteria has nowhere to go. So where does it go? Well, you swallow it and it's absorbed by your lungs and by your heart. Now, also a little fun fact about tongue scraping, your food will even taste better when you start tongue scraping regularly. So that is a little fun fact. I would love for you to try it. I highly recommend that you start this practice. I have an entire demo on how to do that from 2018 actually in my YouTube, and if you need the link to that, let me know. And I even showed Olivia using this practice back then as well. I'll have to dig up the video footage of that because it's awesome, and it's awesome to show your kids that they can be empowered with these simple tools. It is beautiful. It is a gorgeous little copper scraper, so I hope you will try this. And that leaves me, I'll leave this out and I'll put it in our little toolbox. So our toolbox is getting pretty stocked up. I can't fit my my mouthwash or my water pick in there, but it'll still be it'll still be seen. So tool number 5 is for natural pain management. So do you ever wake up with a sore jaw? Do you ever experience head tension and tension headaches from clenching your jaw? Or maybe you have kiddos that are teething, or maybe you experience toothache pain. So Copaiba is king, and Copaiba is a super quick and effective solution to support all of the above. And you'll have to let me know in the comments if you have tried Copaiba. Copaiba should be in your nightstand at all times. So the two options you have for Copaiba is an undiluted 15 ml, and you have the 10 ml with fractionated coconut oil that is diluted for topical usage. So what I recommend is slathering a few drops of the undiluted oil on the inside of your mouth, directly onto your gums, and then you can use the roller to just roll this down your jawline. You can even roll it behind your ear area, and that will just relieve immediate pain. And it is gentle enough for your kids, for you to apply to a toothache, for a canker sore inside your mouth. It will not burn. It is safe and effective for the entire family, even the babies. It is soothing, it is calming. Again, Copaiba is king, and it is a fraction of the price of frankincense. So there's lots of other oils that you can certainly use for tooth pain, like past tense is great for head tension, and deep blue is also great for head tension. Those are topical oils, but I love that with one investment of just a bottle, you can make your own touch rollers for probably over a year's worth of time, and this will serve you so well. So that is tool number 5 in your Tooth Fairy toolbox. Now I also want to mention, most importantly, that one of the most crucial resources for you is having the right dental team, and I have been raving about her all day today in my stories, and she is on here, Dr. Joanna. I am so grateful for you. And she is saying in the comments that she recommends past tense for TMJ pain for her clients. And having the right dental team is really important for you to feel comfortable. And what's the award for being the best dentist? It's a little plaque, but not for your mouth, for your wall, of course. And Dr. Joanna has many, many plaques on her walls because she has been chosen by our county and our town as the #1 dentist year after year. And thankfully, she is the best in the entire molar system. And I want to just take another moment to shout out Dr. Joanna Claustro and the entire team, from the front desk team to the hygienist to everybody at the practice. You feel like you are family every time you walk in. And funny synchronicity, George had a cleaning today, and I didn't even know that. I had forgotten, and it was just such perfect timing because I've been talking about the dentist all day, and we were going to talk about this tonight. And the entire team takes the time to listen and educate their patients and listen to the concerns you've had from past dental trauma. And it is really, really important to acknowledge that and have someone that will listen to you and really care about what you are saying and take that to heart and take those concerns and catalyze them into your own treatment plan that is really going to be able to support you in a way where when you start to go to the dentist more often, because you're not going to put it off because it's not going to feel painful, when you are staying on top of this, when you are being proactive. That's why I like to go to the dentist every 3 months. And you can work with your health insurance to either have double health insurance if both you and your spouse are you have coverage. You could perhaps either get double coverage, or you could even do like a health spending account or a flexible spending account where before taxes, extra money is taken out of your paycheck so that you can afford to go to the dentist more often, because it is an investment in my health that is worth it. Just like my oils, just like my supplements, that an ounce of prevention goes a very long way. And the experience that you feel with a dentist, they can really develop, your children can develop unhealthy resistance to staying consistent with their dental visits if they feel unsafe, if they feel anxious. And Dr. Claustro understands the importance of a holistic approach when it comes to caring for your teeth and gums. And she uses doTERRA often, and she recommends the products to her patients, just like she mentioned in the comments about the past tense for TMJ patients, and Copaiba and turmeric and all these other oils, and diffusing to create an environment that is welcoming. And so if you are even remotely in a drive's distance away from Northern Virginia, I highly recommend that you schedule a visit. And now that we've reached the end of our Tooth Fairy Toolbox Top 5, I hope that you feel confident with how to protect your teeth and gums and remove that bacteria more efficiently at home each day using the tools and these strategies. And I hope that you will be rocking that toothy grin when you strut out of your next dental visit, from here on until eternity, and I am participating in your progress. So I hope that you will share with me as you go, and as always, tag a friend, tag anyone that you need to, that wants this information or that you think would appreciate amplifying this message. Tag them and share this video with them and help them learn these strategies and these tips. Just a few things. Just putting a pump top on a mouthwash can make a really big difference, and just like using a water pick to aerate your gums and then putting your mouthwash inside. How simple is this? How easy is this? It is so wonderful, and I am so grateful because it truly takes a village, and I'm grateful that we have the right team of support system and trusted advisors so that we can prioritize our heart health and we can be on this planet for a very, very long time and help serve you and educate you as well. So be sure to stay here and stay close for more community, for more connection, for more conversation. Speaking of conversation, will you be trying the water pick trick? Will you be trying the pump top on the mouthwash? I would love to hear what you try and how you like all of these new tips and strategies. And tell me everything. Don't spare a detail when you catch the replay and when you watch it back. Let me know how it's going for you. A few housekeeping items. If you are ready to purchase these doTERRA tools that I've been sharing for the last 7.5 years, or also specifically tonight, you will receive 25% off everything that you purchase. And you'll also get a free 4-pack of citrus oils that are on sale this month that are free with a qualifying order. So you can tap the link in my Instagram profile, or you can message me for help. I have a welcome bundle and resources and tools and an educational book for you as well. And I can't wait to connect with you and just help you turn your health challenges into solutions one day at a time, one small habit at a time, one drop at a time. So mark your calendar also for my next continuing education broadcast, Thursday, March 10th. And that, my friends, is a wrap on broadcast number 229. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for letting me turn from oil fairy to tooth fairy tonight. And may the floss be with you. I will see you next time. Thank you so much.